This affirmation always fix all my problems. Like many times we think, oh, I need the money to get this, or we think I need to do A, B, C, D, whatever to get to this manifestation. And we are trying to control the bridge of events or how the manifestation, the ending goal is gonna come to us. And I'm like, do you know you don't have to? Like, there are so many ways in which you could travel if you want to travel. There are so many ways in which you can get those things that you want. There are so many ways in which SP can get manifested to you. So every single time I do this affirmation that I'm going to share with you guys with a little bit of context, I get shocked at the results. And I said this affirmation in my older videos, but for those of you who are new, I really want you to implement this because it's great. If you're interested, just keep on watching. Hello everyone, my name is Nea, and on this channel we talk everything about the law of assumption, manifestation, and so much more. On my shorts, I talk about healthy living, I sing. Subscribe, it's really a nice time over here. Anyway, on Patreon and on the other stuff that you find down below, I do extra content. Anyhow, what is this affirmation? I've been implementing this affirmation for, I will say, more than 6 months. Yeah, definitely like 7-8 months that I've been repeating this diligently, sometimes almost robotically every single day. Like when I don't know what to think about, I just go on a loop with this particular affirmation, and is the following: my world takes care of me. Now, I know you heard me before saying this, but I get always shocked because, you know, I manifested everything that I wanted. I said this so many times, but for those of you who are new, I wanted an apartment, I wanted investments, so I didn't have to necessarily earn money with coaching or just with YouTube or just by producing things. I wanted to have certain investment that just passively produce for me, which I consider as my pension, my financial freedom, and all of that manifested. And I wanted to manifest moving abroad. It's on the making. Like, I mean, I've been in London so many times. My fiance is from London. I wanted to manifest my pregnancy for when I was 32 years old. It did manifested. I wanted to manifest working and having a career where I'm just being myself, and it had happened. And so many more things like travels or things or places that I wanted to see, things that I put on my Pinterest board, shallow, superficial things like rings or jewelry that I wanted to manifest. It all happened. And so right now, as I said this in my previous videos, if you've been following me for a while, I'm in a moment of my life where I don't necessarily have too many, or even like I don't have a specific manifestation apart from maybe a small one that is totally manageable and it's already unfolding. So it's like I'm going a lot with the flow, okay? But regardless, even if you have a specific manifestation, this affirmation can really resolve your problems. So, but because I'm going so general and because I don't need to manifest anything specific yet, I tried it all. I even manifested specific people, then my ideal boyfriend. It's all documented on my channel. But I'm not really working on anything specific right now. I had to experience that, and I could experiment with this particular affirmation. My world takes care of me. And as you guys know, I love to treat manifestation as a tiny bit of experiment. So but you know, I do something and I do it long enough so I can have systematic results that I can show it to you guys. So it's been at least 7 to 8 months that I have been affirming my world takes care of me. And I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna affirm this and things are just gonna go good. You know, I was very, very general about it. But then it shocked me how many things took care of itself. I'm just gonna give a very simple example. Now, as you guys know, I'm pregnant. I don't want to be boring. It's like, when you're pregnant, the only thing you want to talk about is pregnancy, your baby, and other stuff. So I'm trying not to bore you to death with that. But, you know, I'm pregnant. And so obviously the first thoughts that come to your mind is, oh, I need to buy these things for the baby, or I need to do these things. What do I need? What do I don't need? And you start, you know, informing yourself about all of this stuff, even though I'm a minimalist in the majority of the time, like I am. I still wanted to know what a baby needs, and I didn't, it's kind of confusing. Anyway, I kept affirming, my world takes care of me, my world takes care of me, and I didn't buy anything because I wasn't just in the mood of buying anything. I felt it was too early, and I didn't need certain things. I was confused about others, and I was like, oh, this is just not gonna work. It's overloading my mind. Like, nah, I'm not gonna buy anything. Little behold, I kept saying my world takes care of me, and literally out of nowhere, people started giving me stuff. But like not stuff like a little clothes here and there, like everything. Everything, from the bed, from the clothes, from the blankets, from toys, from things for my nipples, from everything. Like, if you watch one of these baby lists on YouTube, or if you're ever interested, like girls, to show you what baby needs, I got given everything. I got given everything for free. And they are really good quality things. It's not even like used or old junk. It's like super good quality stuff. And maybe this happens to a lot of people. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with that. But I think it's, manifestation sometimes looks like a coincidence. And my boyfriend is like, yeah, but this happens to a lot of people probably. And I'm like, I don't know, but you're still manifesting your reality through your mind, right? And I think that because I've said so many times, my world takes care of me, we didn't even have to spend money. We didn't even have to do anything. The things the baby needs just came to us. And it's so funny because the only thing that I didn't got given is the only thing that I was thinking to purchasing, which already maybe I limited this manifestation because I started saying, oh, I want to buy the stroller. I want to buy the stroller. I want to buy the stroller. And because I was repeating that so much, that is the only item that I didn't got gift and we have to buy. But I think I limited that manifestation because if I would have said my world takes care of me and that's it, and I wouldn't have never mentioned I need to buy the stroller, I'm telling you guys, and I could change that, by the way. I still have time to do that. I am telling you guys, I would have gifted the stroller. For sure, 100%. So that's one thing. Or for example, my world takes care of me. What my world takes care of me? My world takes care of me. And all of a sudden, I go some places where there is an enormous queue and I don't have to queue anymore. I never, I always find, oh yeah, something else to be. My world takes care of me. I enter a restaurant that is packed and all of a sudden, just the people that are at the table are going away and we find the perfect spot in the perfect restaurant. We don't have to wait. I know it sounds so simple, but I wish I could find other things that are bigger. My world takes care of me. My world takes care of me. Oh yeah, I had a huge taxes to pay due to the income that I've made last year, and I was so worried about it. And then I kept saying, I pay little to no taxes. I pay little to no taxes. My world takes care of me. And through another source of income, I had other savings that I could tap into. And then my accountant came back to me and say, actually, there is to pay a lot lower out of a couple of days of differences. Stuff like that. That for me was huge. Or my world takes care of me. My world takes care of me. And we were looking, my fiance is looking for an apartment in London just to change because we wanted a bigger space and we just didn't vibe with anything. We found a lot of stuff, but we didn't vibe with anything and it's too early even. So we were like, I don't know that. And then something jumped. And a new apartment jumped that he really liked, and he's next to his friends. They also have babies. It's one of those things. So that's everything's working out perfectly. And again, we really didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to do anything, especially I was just saying my world takes care of me. Then, okay, another thing. I could give you so many examples. It's I remember a friend of mine, I gave her this affirmation. She loves traveling. And I was but she doesn't have the money to travel. She just simply doesn't. She doesn't earn enough money to go ahead and travel every time she wants. She could because she works at home with her computer, but she simply right now doesn't earn enough money to travel as much as she would love to. And I just said to her, rather than focusing on the money, just focusing on saying my world takes care of me, my world takes care of me, and something will pop up. Through a series of events, she was able to travel so much this year because she found a website where she could pet sitting for free. like she could bed sitting in houses of people, and so she didn't really have to pay anything to stay in those places. And I distinctly remember that she always tells me, like, she came back to me and she told me, you know, people complain all the time that they cannot travel because they don't have money, but then there are resources to travel even if you don't have a lot of money. And the universe, because she likes to say the universe has infinite ways to get your desires, and sometimes it doesn't require money for the universe to get the things that you want. Boom. I love that. I love that, because so many times so we get stuck in how a situation should unfold. I should have money to get the house, or I should get the loan to get the house, or my SP should text me to come to me. It has to happen in this sequence of way. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Your SP could just turn in your, like, right in front of your house. You could meet, like, my friend that manifested her love, and now, like, it's going super well. If you know the story, she manifested this guy after 6 months of no movement at all, and this guy told her that he didn't love her anymore. It was over. She diligently followed what I taught her. She manifested him back, and it's going better and better and better and even better than ever before. She's been a fantastic success stories, but anyway, though, she thought that he was going to knock on her door because they're neighbors, and that's how the manifestation was going to unfold. You know, it didn't unfold in that way. She met him at the supermarket when she was, like, almost in pajama and no makeup, and that's where they reconnected. You understand, you guys? Like, just affirm your world takes care of you, and whatever worries or opposing thoughts or, you know, doubt that you have in regards of your life circumstances past or your manifestation in general is just gonna be taken care of. Because I think in this society, capitalistic especially society, where we want everything right now and we move super fast, we are so trained that we have to take action. We gotta do it. We gotta come with a plan. Fine, do a plan and everything. It's like, I was reading even about pregnancy, and everybody's like, you need to make your birth plan. And it's like, no, I'm going to make a visualization of how I want my birth, but then I'm going to let it go. I'm going to go with the flow, because I know that God is with me, and I know that my world takes care of me. Sometimes I just pray and things that they just go smoothly because I don't have a lot of opposing thoughts. The same for my friends, the same for the people that have experienced this. So don't try to be so, you know, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and he's going to come back in this way, and I'm going to get the money in that way. You don't know. The reality is that you just simply don't know. And sometimes you might desire something, and your God, the God that is in you, your subconscious mind, can even surprise you with something bigger and better. Maybe it's the same as P, I'm not saying that, but it's like the way that it's going to come to you, it's going to be so much better than you can possibly imagine. So just think about this. I know the end of my movie. I know that I'm the star of my movie. I know how it ends. Like, I know the ending goal. What is the desire? The desire is the house. The desire is traveling. The desire is the career. The desire is the love of my life, the family, the kids, the non-kids, the freedom, whatever it is. I know the ending goal. I know how this movie is going to end, and I'm just going to enjoy the unfolding by just saying my world takes care of me. And you will be surprised on how other things that you might not have thought about are going to come to you. Like, sometimes we don't think consciously, I'm going to just manifest a good day, or I'm just going to manifest someone being nice to me. We don't consciously think about that because we are so immersed in our ego and in our own perspective. But sometimes also these things make the difference. I'll tell you the story, then I promise you I stopped talking. But it's like the other day, following the story of the blood test, I was doing a blood test, blah, blah, blah. I said this story in another video, but there was an old lady in front of me, and she thought that I was talking to her, but I said, no, I'm not talking to you. And she was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Something like that, simple, right? Then I went for breakfast in the mall next to the blood where the doctor center is, and I met her again. And you know, I'm always positive. I always like to smile to people, and I always affirm that my world takes care of me. And this lady she was like, "Oh, it's you again." And I said, "Yeah, I know. It must be destiny that we have met again. Have a good day." And then I went and sit for having my breakfast and didn't see her anymore. Then she came out of nowhere. Probably she finished her own breakfast. It was a sweet old lady, and she hugged me and smiled and said, "You really have a good heart. Have a good day. I just wanted to hug you." And it was so sweet and so nice and so simple that it made my day. Now I know that I live a very boring life, and probably for the YouTube world, I don't manifest things that are exotic or interesting to share. But for me, manifesting someone that smiles and hugs a stranger out of nowhere, a sweet old lady, for me, this is the tangible proof that my world is taking care of me and that everything is fine. So it's, you know, sometimes you affirm this thing and other beautiful stuff started happening, things that you have never thought before. And it could be big things. You don't have to live a boring life like I do. It could be like meeting your favorite rock star or whatever. I've been there. I've done it already. So it could be anything. It's going to be perfect for you. But I highly invite you to just affirm once in a while, to space out from specific manifestation, to, you know, to know that everything is it's fine, you're never alone, and to just affirm my world takes care of me. Please come back to this video, do it for a while, and then let me know in the comment section down below all your success stories and the beautiful things that will start to happen to you, because I'm so confident about this that I know you guys will be back and will tell me your stories down below. Comment if you have them already, and subscribe and hit the ring bell button to always get notified about new videos that I post and shorts and so much more. For extra content, I both have Patreon and my YouTube membership. I love you guys. It was so nice to tell you the stories, and I'll see you with another video very soon. Bye.